You're listening to On the Rise with DJ Hotshot on CHRY 105.5 FM.
You are tuned in to CHRY 105.5 FM, and right now, who we have in studio with us is Jaek DeLarge, who's dropping his mixtape, Break of Dawn. So I want to, just let the fans a little bit about, or tell the fans a little bit about Break of Dawn.
Break of Dawn, third installment, third chapter in the Jaek DeLarge Presents series. Mm-hmm. And I really wanted to kind of take a few different concepts and try to get the music to center around it versus telling a story, like a very concise story, because I did that with the last project. Yeah. But I wanted to not so much have a story, but songs that went around these themes and that people could relate to a little bit more. Mm-hmm. This project is it's kind of tailored to the experience of listening to it and just sitting down and listening to it versus the last project, which was meant to be performed. Okay. So this one, I really want people to enjoy the listening experience. And when they see it live, they're going to love it as well, but the listening experience is where my mind was. Okay, so comparing it to the past projects, you would say it's just more for the listening than the performing aspect. Yeah. So for someone who's just, let's say, listening on air, how would you describe that difference? Or for someone who doesn't know? How would I describe that difference? I mean, when you're listening to upbeat music, like a party song, whatever, you're hearing, but you're not listening. Okay, there you go. Right? There you go. So this, we kind of slow down the tempo of the whole project, and it kind of forces you to listen more, right? Mm-hmm. And that's just the direction we went with everything. We were really caught up in the whole Houston sound and everything that was popping over there. I really, I can't even act like we weren't bumping that. We're listening to UGK, all that stuff, Lil Kiki, everything. And we just understood why the culture was so powerful, to whereas anyone who went there, anyone who listened to it would be influenced or affected somehow. So we slowed everything down because it forced us to listen. This was something that we missed coming up here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I wanted to have that in the mix. Okay. And how many tracks would you say it is? Or how many tracks is it actually? 14. 14. If I'm wrong, it's because we record so much. I'm gonna say 14, only to it. And I know you work closely with Freeway. Yeah. And are there any other producers on there, or is it just strictly with him? We got my man Stylistic. He's cool. That's a big brother. He teaches us a lot, always giving us information. Ridiculous beats. He's a little more higher up in the game than we are. So he'll go and put in his work and let us know that there's things we need to be prepared for, what to look out for, and just really keeping us on our toes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Got my man Mike Grant, West Side repping. Gotta do one. And I trust him. We came up together, so I knew he had something that was really different, a little grittier that Freeway would normally produce. Mm-hmm. And I needed that for a particular record, so I knew I could go to him. I really don't. I'm not opposed to reaching out to different producers, but I don't normally do it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I have a vision that needs to be executed properly. Yeah. And it's dope when you have that producer that's on the same wavelength as you. Yeah. Because as you can see, let's say Drake and 40. Yeah. Those two, they create atmosphere with their music and it's just to them, there's just in sync. Yeah. Perfectly. Same thing let's say Aaliyah and Timbo or Missy and Timbo. Once you have that one producer, you kind of just go to them, and then once it works. Once it works, you don't want to change it, right? Are there going to be any features, let's say different artists on there? To tell you the truth, I'm gonna say no, but there might be. Because we do so much music. I got a version of the album on my phone that has features on it, but the final album probably won't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say it doesn't. Okay, but I did collaborate. Okay. In the process. Okay. All right. And who are some artists? Let's say, who did you collaborate with? Are you willing to at least say? Yeah, I collaborated with Supreme Swiss. All right. Zeno. That's one of the homies. They work closely with us. Nice Touch. Mm-hmm. She's a crazy artist. Yeah. / producer. I don't want to box her in, but she does it all, you know what I mean? But Nice Touch. I wanted to reach out to a few other people. I don't want to say names, but just timing issues and things like that, it didn't work out. Okay. So like I said, we talking off air, and I told you like dealing with artists is kind of funny.
Yeah.
So that was one of the situations where I was like, all right, I gotta save that for next time.
Yeah. You know? Okay, that's dope. That's cool. Now one thing that's been on my mind the whole time was why Break of Dawn? Because when I first heard it, first thing came in mind was Breaking Dawn, and I thought like Twilight, and I was like, hold up, please tell me there's no inspiration from Twilight on this mixtape.
Not at all. I didn't get to enjoy the Twilight series.
Hey, me neither. So
you know, I missed that wave. Sorry, but Break of Dawn. See, I'm saying Break of Dawn now. I called it that because during the series, like the series started with an EP called Love Songs, right?
Yeah.
And it goes through the whole process of a relationship. You fall in love, it's all happy, everything's good, things get rocky, and then eventually it ends, right? And then you deal with getting over that, which was the second mixtape, One Night Stand,
right?
And this third project, The Break of Dawn. And the reason why the title was so important, because I felt like it represented a moment where you're coming out of darkness, but you're not in the light yet, you know, so you could still see, you know, at the break of dawn. You can see well enough to know what's around you and to navigate, but you know you're not in the light yet, but you're happy you're not in the dark.
Yeah.
So that's where the title comes from.
Okay, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope that you actually, like, you know, you tied everything in as well. You, I guess, planned it out from the beginning.
Yeah, this to tell you the truth, this project was kind of an accident. It was supposed to be like 6 songs, right? And the next project, which would have been this one, is called The Morning After, right?
Yeah.
And we wanted to do Break It Dawn, just kind of
hold them over,
bridge people, you know, and we just kept adding songs. You know, we couldn't be like, all right, it's done, and put it out. We just kept adding stuff, and then we decided, okay, we got a whole bunch of music, let's mold it the right way and get it to fit together, and that's where the full length Break of Dawn comes.
All right, so it drops April 29th.
Yup.
Where can they get it?
audiomac.com.
All right,
search me up on there,
and tell them how can they like hit you up? Twitter?
I'm on Twitter, man.
Right?
I'm on Twitter, Jaek DeLarge, JaekDeLarge. I'm on Facebook. I'll accept your friend request. Everyone likes friends, you know.
Hey, Drake, no new friends though.
No new broke friends. That's what he's talking about. I like new friends,
right?
Man.
Okay, all right. People. So now what we are going to do, seeing how I know you can freestyle, you mentioned you could freestyle, and this is on the rise, and you got to definitely show off for the city, show off for, you know, just show off your talent. You were on Much Music.
I was.
Champion.
I killed that.
Champion 5 weeks straight.
I tore some heads off.
So what I'm going to need you to do, grab the headphones.
Man, what headphones?
You forgot the...
Nah, I've been busy catching bodies, so, you know, never needed headphones for that, but let's do this.
And I want to, you know, show the people what Jaek DeLarge is all about.
If I lose my voice, I apologize. I'm fighting this sickness, but let's get it. No excuses. Lose the hat.
All right, can you hear it? You good? I could turn up the beat once you're ready.
I'm Gucci. Turn up a little bit though.
In the headphones or?
No,
all right, yeah, cool.
Yeah. You hear me good?
You're good. Your levels are good right now.
Alright. Yeah. I could get money in the streets like a payphone, but I'm never there, hardly in the air. I deserve a halo. A fly chick, probably scrambling my eggs in the morning, and I'd even had them raisins in my bagel. You lonely dudes wake up to frozen egos. I can understand why you mad, puffing on your cigarette, talking about your nerves bad. Oh man, life is a drag. You ain't lying to come up on this bread. You wasn't trying, and no matter how many times I get hit with a hot iron, I'm not dying. And this work the sticky fingers. Your mind on surviving, mine's on thriving. Slow mo like a scene from a movie. Out the skies, Raina Lucci frames Christina Capucci. You can tell my taste is exquisite. Chick is probably bougie. The coochie custom fitted if she was thinking of bringing it to me. Lose me with that wetness. I'll mute y'all closed captions. See, this verse is all wrist work like I flip this. I trap bricks, black fits, gymnastics. Y'all gon' need that practice. Take note to my technique, peak game of my tactics. This is that one of a kindness. Don't need to watch it, it's timeless. Hearing it for the first time quick. You know you need to rewind this. God, I'm like, where did you find this? Welcome to the Terror Dome. Kick it with my ninjas down to tell us home. theme music, what you should arrive to. Man, it feels like something you should ride to. Do it big when they hope you only 5'2". Live it up for the people who have denied you. Live like Caesar, plot like Brutus. They can't sing, but they gon' betray like Judas. Wisdom to the tooth, no, they wanna uproot us. Use us like accessories, put us on to improve, but nah. Yeah.
All right, what you guys just heard right there was Jaek DeLarge,
right,
dropping some bars right there over the One Train track. I gotta drop the horn for you one time at least,
right,
to at least say. So I appreciate you coming through the On the Rise,
man,
kicking
it's
it.
all love, man. Thanks for having me.
Y'all make sure y'all get that Break of Dawn, April 29th.
April 29th.
Hit him up on Twitter at Jaek DeLarge with JAEK.
Yup.
And you can hit us up on Twitter at Rise Toronto, at I am DJ Hotshot. Appreciate you coming through. Catch us next week again from 4 to 5. We're hoping to have a special guest. I'm not going to say who it is, but we're hoping to have a special guest again.
It's me.
Okay.
I ruin surprises. I'm sorry.
All right. Appreciate you coming through, though.
Oh, man, you already know. West Side.